MR to get them here. He was an absolute god on this map. Shiro to be tested. He finds those first 2 kills nice and easy with the Berettas. Fur finds an answer, but this B site is not going to go down easy whatsoever. And Cloud9, with 3 members up, just have to finish the little that's left of Cello. So the pistol goes swimmingly. C9 strike first.
Yeah, they strike first, and they do it quickly, and that's got to
have 3 players already inside this site. Smoke goes forward onto the front side of it. That could create some cover for short, but Inters peeks first. Hobbit up next, cut down by Fur. Nice shot from Shiro onto short though, and we're gonna stay at the even keel with 8 seconds left. A jump up gets denied. Fallen has to plant. Oh damn, that comes close, but he gets it down and Shiro finds Vinny. It falls on Fallen. He finds a little damage, but neither frag, and it's C9 for the 4-0 start.
Beat in recent memory. But the last time you could see, clear as day, that Fallen was making call-outs specifically.
Ooh, missed shots from Inters. Gives Cello, oh, a second chance! He slams Nafany back down into the water, but short's still occupied by Shiro. Hobbit picks up the kill as well. And so, all of a sudden, Imperial...
And Fur can let him know no one's coming short.
Ooh, Axile slides down, not spotted from heaven. Shiro holds his angles, loses his support, and now has everything to do. A little bit of chip damage. He's out in the open, floating. And being given a chance to leave. Short peek, stopped. Fallen in bolts. And Shiro. Ooh.
And with wins like that, that's how you get into the head of an IGL. We know that's never greater. They actually are.
Shiro blinded, nice flash. That's gonna give Vinny a real chance. He just skates through bathrooms, catches Axile, but Shiro is still in a playmaker's position. And he hunts. But they've gone long instead. Support inside the bomb site in the form of Nafany.
The novelty of that position where he was getting a lot of information might wear out, and he's actually got to recede into a more regular one.
Ooh, Nafany just slammed by Vinny. Nice entries from Vinny, but Shiro, oh, that second shot could have been, but isn't. And we're already starting to get this repeat performance where they picked up a victory. The first time they've ever had a crowd that was...
The honeypot, 3 people here waiting, and that smoke finally comes down, but so does the exec.
Cello comes around, gets caught out by Nafany. He's got support inside of water and another towards Monster. So Nafany just kind of leaning on both sides, waiting for that follow through from Imperial, and Inters point blank. A double kill as they exit Monster. And now Cloud9's defense starts to hold
kind of as poorly as it were yesterday versus Greyhound. I think the individual level being a problem there was the biggest surprise.
Ooh, for a tough spot. Pre-fired by Inters, so they clear out all that's left. And a little awkward there is what Flash finding both fronts of the fight. Axile pressing into the pillar. It's nice to see that the members of Cloud9 are fragging around Shiro. It's not that one-man army. Cello, 3 kills. As he finally comes around the side of wood, Inters struggles, and Fallen with Vinny, gonna find second pistol. Decide to try and throw something at this A site. You better hope to God it sticks. We've got Fallen in the pocket, Fur on long. He'll chop down the first one. And now Fallen runs less of a risk, sits behind the boxes. Nafany catches the rotate, and Fallen back to the top rope, misses the close shot, sees Inters, he gets that frag, and Bolts comes in with a double, but he loses the long player. 3 for Bolts, and the A site holds strong.
Yeah, the hold is good. Cello.
Cloud9, did they want to go into the bank push? Nafany's holding as all of a sudden this retake gets closer. Fallen, oh, the no-scope into the knees! And Vinny comes through with ease onto Hobbit. Inters in the clutch. 3 players to take. They've got that bomb planted for Inters. This could be a wonderful moment, but he gets dropped to 11 HP. And all of a sudden he shrinks, he shrivels, and still he finds Vinny's head. Point blank, all 3! Inters does it!
Wait. 2 players holding on to short control. 2 players searching out the con. Hobbit to hold, but if he loses teammates, he will turn around. First kill comes through, it's good.
And Cello holds, Cello waits. He's being allowed to until Fire finds his feet. It's Nafany at the helm, taking it into his own damn hands. Vinny finds one from above. 2v2 again.
Boost.
This would be big. And who other corners, but they worry about those wrong corners. It's long where Nafany waits. A tap onto the bomb, and Nafany's gonna try and strike them by surprise. Fallen, imagine. Woo. But Shiro, it's the numbers, and in the end, it's those split positions that just pull. There is 1 flashbang left on Vinny.
It's not an ideal post plant.
Shiro's in the open, looking for the fight. He too on a rifle. Cello picks it up, and who's going to trade sufficiently enough? Axile's got it for now. Bolt slides in. Vinny's got his frag, but Axile's here with another. Now's his chance to shine. Now, right here. And as Vinny closes that gap, time is of the essence. He doesn't have it. No chance. Overtime from Cloud9. Showing us.
Yeah, they press up fast.
Ooh, Fallen.
Oh my God.
Oh no, Fallen.
Oh, head first into that. And he sees so many bodies, but man, this is so hard to react to. It's so...
Tell this as if he's left. Not the case. He sticks around inside connector. Axile gets all the way up into the site though. Bolts gives him the real estate. Vinny's working with just an SMG up in heaven, and maybe Fur's best efforts will still all be in vain. Unless Cello comes down through Con, finishes the little that's left of Hobbit. Cello versus Hobbit, and it's Hobbit who's got it. Now Vinny, well, you're gonna need 3. The lesser weaponry, and caught as he looks to slide through a flawless OT half from Cloud9. That initial scope of Shiro, and we have C9 getting dangerously close to the bathrooms. They want the fight, and they're trying to take it on their own damn terms. How does Shiro land that? Survives the engagement, and now it's just Fur, desperate on long. Cloud9 have managed to hang on. They've really done it. With Shiro standing tall yet again, with other players performing, it is no longer the one-man army, but all of Cloud9 that serve up a defeat to Imperial. A little bit of fighting towards the B site as well, and that actually draws Imperial over towards B. Vinny snaps it down onto Nafany. He thought maybe he could just get away with holding on the corner, punishing a solo lurch, but that is not the case. It's Imperial to pick up the first one, and it's Bolts inside of this B site. He's gonna find that kill on Axile. Shiro's got the answer, and Hobbit gets lost inside the smoke. So Imperial, well.
Hold on.
4 players alive at the end of CT.
Oh my God, you know he wouldn't do that though.
Nah, of course not, especially not Heku.
Yeah.
But secrecy is kind of a part of the formula here for Imperial on this map with, again, this new addition. Would love to see maybe Cello just kind of revamp them, and suddenly we get surprised as we did in Antwerp when they last won a map versus Cloud9. It's fallen in with the USP to end it, so a beauty of a conversion here for...
Not a smoke for himself, but he actually has to pull that out pretty quickly.
Shiro, he pulled his Molotov.
The molly's not coming. The molly's not coming.
He's going to put it on the bomb site instead. Fur's going to have a chance, and Cello able to hold off on short, but there are still T's watching those sandbags. Oh! Cello with the headshots. Fur's got the double, and Imperial a 4-0 start.
Yeah, on your feet.
The game for C9. Fur's got support. It's him and Cello.
The setup is so good. He's going to see one right in the back.
Easy first pickup, but these Tech-9s will tear you apart if you're not cautious. Shiro now hands on an M4. Cello not able to help because of that smoke.
I wonder if Roach.
Good damage off the nade. Cello ready. Oh!
What?
In what world? Axile with the jumping Tech-9 headshot. Did his feet leave the ground before he hits that? Fallen's going to at least get Axile back, but that's a second M4 put into the hands. Look at them. They could get skewered. Fallen setting up the collateral, misses his first, comes back at a second shot, also off the mark. Bolts traded, and Inters goes down at the hands of Vinny. Hobbit falls back. It's not a stick, just the tap. And the Tech-9 rearing its head, ready to rock, but Vinny's got another, and it's a solid retake from Imperial, although costly. Bolt's going deep, Vinny, nade. Ooh, he's gonna find an easy shot to the back. Vinny killed Inters in the meanwhile, and they know Axile's stuck on that corner. Vinny, 1 bullet will get the job done, and then Hobbit rounds the corner, so it's a 2v4 attempt. They get the first kill fast.
Kill.
Looking for the frag, but unscopes. It's gonna give them a little room to work out. He's gonna allow for them to get on site. He saw the shoulder, he hits the first one. And now, again, like you said, that smoke is on the bomb. Fallen taps it, elicits the peek from Shiro, and Fallen wins the duel.
Oh, he puts so much invisible pressure there for that peek to come through, stands in front of the smoke. He could have stuck it, and the reason that...
Even 1 round so far.
Yeah. Man, we look at Overpass, and that was one that, of course, could have gone the way of Imperial. And it was close last time as well, so not totally surprised they split the difference. What's the utility kit here? First does have enough nades. Cello, ooh, brave move, standing in front of the molly. He has to fight, and he'll pay the price. Fur comes to help him out and dies too.
Now all of a sudden, Hobbit just going to play it patient for a second, but that A site looking for Cello just sitting back and waiting this one out.
They've cheated at the timing here, throwing nades late, execing, and oh, that's a beautiful play.
More kills to be had, but they hold on. A flank from Hobbit, and that's just enough. It gets the better of Fur. Hobbit's able to find that one. Turn bolts. Oh my. He's able to stop that bomb plant. Hobbit hands busy. 2 CTs ahead. Vinny and Bolts looking to come in big, and that nade does massive damage. But they do lose track of Hobbit in the smoke, and he's looking. Oh, what a tap! And a near damn clutch, but not enough from Hobbit.
It looks like he might actually find the timing to go deep enough. Late into the sandbags, he sneaks in just in time. And they don't molly it, but they trade him. Fur peaks early. Shiro up. Oh, look at that no-scope. Doesn't work.
Good damage from Cello to find Hobbit in the background. Half of Inter's also taken out. Bolts, whoa, looked away for a second, but the Molotov just kind of draws him right back in, and Bolts is offering up some impact. Shiro's going to find another kill. A clutch attempt from Shiro yet again, but this time outnumbered.
Crossing into the 7-second mark. He plants in a weird spot.
Smoke helps.
He might be able to put this down.
Vinny sprints. A no-scope miss. And that's the one that could have been. But Vinny got the shoes on, jumps high, denies.
The KZ boots on.
Man's climbing over. 3 players to just walk up these B steps. Vinny's locked into the corner. Bolts is looking elsewhere. Bolts gets wind of it. Axile distracted. Vinny, that's too easy, and he gets around the corner. He's going to drop a smoke, but they're right on his heels, and at this point, damn, he's lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
Shiro loses track of him as he gets behind the green, and the CTs rotate in, blinded as Fallen finds his teammate. Shiro and Nafany into the 2v4, and that op finds just the one. 40 seconds, and Vinny fighting tooth and nail, loses his head. Nafany doubles back and Fur's on the flank. It's another for Imperial.
Down.
Hello, center of the bomb site. Cello finds Inters first. A lot of bodies coming, and Cello manages to shave off Nafany. Listen, Fur's starting to activate. He's about to slip up yellow, and Cello goes down, but no need, because Fur comes through with a follow-up, and it's Hobbit in the 1v3, turn 2. Swap to the off, a minute of it.
Hobbit has no clue so far.
They split. Vinny makes contact, looks for the second player. Now he's known, but Bolts. That's all he needs, a little bit of an angle. A map where they could look like a team from top to bottom. Now we just take a quick glance. It's Shiro doing his things, but maybe it's Nafany's turn to come through this round. It's Tech9's up for C9. It's 9 rounds up for Imperial.
I thought Imperial were going to slow it down when it came to the ramp aggressions, but they find.
Man advantage here for Cloud9, a second M4 for Shiro.
The problem is they don't have any more utility, so they have to attack dry, and Fallen is ready for that.
Strikes down one M4. The second, though, in the hands of Shiro, comes up from short side. Bolts and Vinny back at the retake yet again. They're both playing well, but it's labored. And it's C9 to kind of sneak one onto the board. Their second comes.
Looking grim there for a second, but now.
Ooh, Bolts. You gonna get away with something here? Oh, no. Hobbit sees it on the way over top. And of course, Vanilla Pistols. It's easy.
CT side, if it ended on T side and they got the nerves off in the first half, I think they could have done it on T side. On a better day, they would have a much better half than what we see right now. So it's not like this lead means everything. It doesn't mean that this map is over by any means.
Ooh.
And now he's on the ground.
Down he goes. Sent soaring by Hobbit. No contact until that peak comes through. Wow, Fallen. He gets away with such little health, but still more than what Cello's got. You think that prime's an easy pickup for somebody else. Bolts wants to go high over top. And Hobbit
covering.
Oh,
well
another
done.
one. Clean as can be, as bomb is down on A site. So C9's winning ways continue at the tail end of this T-half.
Yeah, and his eyes are forward right now. Nafany coming in from the back. I don't know if he's ever going to clue into this. It looks like his teammates coming in from behind to try to kill him. But this is a freebie for Nafany. He's about to turn this corner.
Got it.
First sitting duck, 35 seconds. They can take it back now. Everybody else on the CT side has died and fallen, realizes they're going to run away.
Wow, Nafany and Fur somehow just changing positions inside of that A site. Cloud9, a hell of a recovery by Shiro point blank. It's Bolts up next. The frag meant to deter the peak, and the T's could turn to B. Fur finds one in the depths of this bomb site. He continues with that first half success. An easy plant for Imperial.
They read the reaction. They even caught the first player off guard. That was really nice, man. Listen, I'm biting my tongue here. I just think Cloud9, until they lose, you got to give them odds on Vertigo, but it's looking like a very well-prepared Imperial that are executing just as well. So, Nafany in this retake, well, they've got the first kill. Ooh,
that's two.
This is, you know, a real clutch taking place. However, there's one up in heaven. He nearly hits that last one, but Fur takes him down. And I gotta say, Fur...
But Cloud9 aren't shying away from this. We still have Shiro pressed in.
This crane smoke is all they have left, though. So after this comes up, they cannot sit dead. Whoa! Inters with a long-range 5-7.
Oh, man. Things going south.
Cello's health is so low.
They're ahead of the flash, so it seemed. But Vinny gonna take off the pressure of the moment. Hobbit. Oh, if he catches them not watching, if he finds them bomb planting, another smoke goes down. Hobbit goes through. Vinny's got the trade, but at least still time. Axile in close proximity.
His cover is low.
Vinny, he just lost his support, and Axile shines. In and around through the CT spawn. We see those desperate shots from C9 out of elevator.
They ran pistol again. Oh, the flash is perfect for this position.
Nothing for Inters, but the AK of Axile. The fruits of his labor from the last round get taken right back. Hobbit looks to run down bomb. Vinny's got it in. Cello slides out. Shiro tapped that. Cello on for the clutch as Nafany just minimizes behind those boxes. He continues to shoot, but the gun goes dry. Into the cover. Back to the fight. Cello's got it. And
not exactly there. Inters here, sitting on the back of default with a 5-7 and a Dream. Not much utility to work with here behind him. Puts down one with the help of Hobbit. But it looks like this might be a calm close for Imperial. Some of the CTs are starting to scurry over.
Ooh, Vinny wants a fight. 5-7's in that lethal range. Ump just as viable, but Vinny just slides into the side of this. And he's looking for a little bit more. Another smoke down on the floor. Fires into Nafany, but his gun goes empty. And that scout. Oh, what a quick scope in from Nafany. Imagine had Bolts taken that to the head.
Just
will to survive.
Crazy, yeah.
Good flash. It's enough to prime those USPs. But Bolts brings it back with the MAC-10 in mid and Furs off short side. So Imperial clamped down on that ramp push. There's still Shiro in the mix. Things could get weird, but he's been found out and the AK chews right through him. Cello onto 20. Imperial.
It made absolutely no sense. That was something more than CS, for sure.
Axile swings out, but won't even catch Vinny. Sure as hell took him low, but what do you know?
Wow.
Inter's also empty-handed. Shiro finally doing something here for C9. They're just grasping. The only player with full health on Imperial is Fur on the other end of the map, but he sees backs turned. He's gonna catch them. He shoots Shiro inside of the spawn. Cello dies on the bomb site.
They're watching the flank.
They need to deal with Fur because he got that first kill. They know that they're compromised. They know they have to deal with this, but Fur's not gonna go down. It needs to be Nafany hunting. He'll find it, but there's still no time.
Wow, him being in that position.
Early gets blindsided, but instead given a chance to sprint back into cover.
Now
so
about reading the rotation, Shiro goes up top.
He wants the duel and will find it. Catches Fur, big scalp to take. And Nafany still posted. Nice clean headshot onto Cello, so it's a 5v3 for C9. It is never too late. Half health on Nafany.
Oh, look at that far molly.
Hobbit re-engages, and this is just so much forward presence from Cloud9 that Imperial, they can't even get their hooks in onto this bomb site. Not a chance in hell. Not in round 22.
That was so well handled. It looked like a round, if it went on too long, then it would only lead to Shiro getting pushed back farther and farther. But instead, look at the impact, these 3 frags. It's the movement to get up to the top boxes to look.
We saw something similar occur on that first map, and you know, Yanko tweeted about it as it came to an end, right? We saw this kind of aggressive buy, these half-buy styles that ended up giving Fallen no op in round 30. Now, luckily for Imperial, way more room to work. 8 rounds. There is no way that they won't have that full-fledged purchase. But let's keep our eyes on the decisions. See if anything ends up haunting them. But this one, they can just let go for free and not even think about it.
Oh yeah, he's right. That was a weird buying decision, and it was one where his 4 teammates could have forced, and he just saved. But instead, he decided to get armor with a pistol as well.
Nice and smooth from C9. They'll follow suit.
Yeah, that's a neat.
Clamp down on middle, bolts denied. And with 15 seconds, Imperial, this is going to be a desperate push straight into the fiery Opper. And just when Shiro's expecting his shot, it's Hobbit to hit him from the back. And then Shiro gets into the mix as the waning few seconds will, of course, cast Fallen's future.
What?
He actually gets away with the plant. But imagine if he gets out of that smoke.
Jesus.
It's not enough. It's a little bit of money. Something that could be the silver lining.
It's not just that. It's
And they're forced by, and then off the tech pause, Imperial just bash him back. Can't let it happen. Vinny, he sees some skin on quad. He's fully tunnel visioned, and he almost
saved.
Just almost gets around the corner. The only thing that goes well for Imperial is Bolt's Tech 9 kill in mid. Everybody else just falling empty-handed. Fur finally given a chance where he doesn't die first. Fur gets the headshot bottom ramp, does his own thing on his own terms, and all of a sudden, this is an A-Rap. Shiro, he's gonna have to do it all, as he seemingly does. 2 kills already. Bolt's just gonna go straight for that plant. Shiro, the hero, with a chance at that 4th. It's Cello and it's Fur, it's Inters and it's Axile, and that bomb has to get planted on the front end of sight. And as they get on that defuse, Fur, you have to peek. It's being covered. Oh, he doesn't go, and they stick it for 11. What could have been is not. And Cloud9 hang on.
Oh, he tried. Cello. It's a very safe sandbags peek from Nafany. He will take that every day of the week. And they look to keep that pressure on.
Oof. There's a trade back from Fallen, but a missed shot from Shiro. The T's press in, and the bomb goes down. Gets picked right back up. Shiro's under pressure, but it doesn't stop him from finding the mark. Vinny's in the corner, tries to spray up, but it's another round to Cloud9. And if I have to remind you, there were... Hobbit not allowing for Fur to back up onto Henny. That nade should and does catch a player, but hands busy on Hobbit. Oh, and Shiro's fully blind. The AK upgrade, but the gun goes dry. He presses in, and Shiro holds it. It's a 3v3 with lesser weapons. Shiro doesn't stop. Again and again, he catches these kills with absolute domination. And point blank, he misses that one, but Bolts with a chance, at least gets the first, and dies to the fire of Inter.
Oh, clutch shot after clutch shot.
On the short side, Shiro keeping himself here, but down go those last few smokes. They've got 1 to spare, 20 seconds. Nafany's gonna cut off Vinny. Hobbit pressured away to the wall. 2 kills in from Imperial, but Nafany looks to lock it in. It's 2v2 again, and Fallen, the bomb plant, oh, he comes off it.
8 seconds.
There's no time to spare. If Inter stops this, he has a chance. He kills Bolts first. Fallen's right beneath. And all of a sudden, that CT falls. Fallen goes above. Oh, the no-scope's his, but Inter's trades another critical clutch. Oh. Snipers and 3 players left for Imperial. Good flashbangs, at least. Axile waiting for his next chance. He's got support on the side in the form of Inters, not to mention Hobbit's here already. Fallen yet again, up and above, damage in, but it needs to be Bolts over from quad. He finds it in the smoke, but Shiro yet again, and overtime. The 9, so
it's 4v4, but it doesn't feel like it.
Sprays find their marks, not to mention Shiro. He's just gonna hang on to the pocket, finds more damage into Vinny. A chance for Cello to bring it back, but everybody for Imperial so low. There's 6 seconds. Bolts, it is nothing but desperation. He has to whimper away and let C9 open in OT yet again.
Yeah, that was an unreal defense.
Life in his hands. And a 3v3 is where this stands. Hobbit still near that A site, decides to get aggressive. Fallen fades, but he finds it. And then Axile strikes down Bolts. The bomb down at the bottom of the B site. Vinny's up close. Axile knows, and still Imperial hold on.
But the rotation, it's committed. Inters coming in fast, looking for this frag. This needs one more bullet, but the nade wins the round.
The utility finds its home. And that's just a little wiggle room for Imperial. They're gonna go pack mentality through mid. Hobbit, he's got that lineup, tons of damage. Comes out from his cubby, and even Fallen dropped to 11. The USP fades away. with the hopes of Imperial's 17th. It ends to the favor of Cloud9.
Oh, they got
perfectly. Then a dink comes into Nafany. And C9, much like Imperial, struggling to extend up this ramp. The flash is not good. Fallen gets his mark. Shiro takes the trade. And it's man advantage Imperial with a flash at the side of the crane. But Shiro
keeps coming.
An absolute monster. And Cello looks to do the same, but Inters trades it. And Shiro continues to get closer and closer as Cloud9 claw their way to what could be 18. In the smoke is Bolts, and Inters, oh, he gets traded by Vinny. Over the top, Shiro presses in, all the way around, Vinny's able to succeed. There was 5 seconds, all that he had.
Post, I think, gives this responsibility up to another CT, but there's a gap in the defense. One will get spotted. Bolts doesn't know if they've crossed up over.
Oh,
now
God.
The B-side's under attack. Vinny goes down.
Vinny just gets left on his own. Bolts now gonna try to bring it back. Inters in the corner. That's his headshot. And a 4v2, an incredible chance for Cloud9 to get that 18.
They went to get into the site, and that's all they needed. Hey, full credit if there was something that they did specifically to pull Fallen attention, but it's also the thing that won them the round.
There's 2. And last time this B site, it got hit around from mid, but a heavy emphasis instead on stairs. They're looking to go for boosts. They're looking to throw themselves right into Vinny, and he catches Nafany on the climb up. Now that earlier damage seems suddenly substantial. And it's Hobbit at the forefront, trying to tap away, won't find its mark, burned out a quad.
Vinny!
Got 2 more. Inters leave Shiro in yet another clutch, but ladies and gentlemen, there is simply no time.
We're going to another.
And C9 instead, they've got Hobbit heading into that B site, but there's only 25 seconds. If he's meant to be a flank, he needs to get in here. And Fallen all the while, he's gonna lock down the kill to Inters. Shiro with a chance as he presses in.
Oh,
he saw that third. Oh! Shiro with 3, and now Vinny's gonna have to get this 1v2 done. It's such little health on both the members of Cloud9. Vinny, he's hunting, he's circling, but he's also getting flanked. Cloud9, they rob it.
Oh my God, they stole that away. No. For Shiro to really jock for a position higher than people would have expected in the top 20.
Ooh, love this.
Oh, Cello with this aggression Fallen. Ooh, that is a really tough flick.
On an island, his short player.
25 seconds.
Hobbit's gonna start chucking out the Molotovs alongside his teammates. It's utility pressure. Oh no! Fallen blindsided. First still hangs on 5 health. And Inters, he's got a lot to do here. Bolt is about to climb over. First pressing through. What a play!
What? He comes forward through the smoke.
Just pressed into
Exile on full guard. Ready for the move around.
Oh man, he's so ready to strike. Neither is looking. There's no trade right back. Now they start to split. Shiro's got that off-covered Cello. A little damage, but he looks for the offer instead. To drive by on Axile to give Cloud9 another.
Oh my God. Fallen knows that. They can go through with the full exec. C9 officially under pressure.
Oh, that flash. Nearly a second, but there's another. Hobbit comes in from the other end. Shiro, he's posted 20 health. Huge advantage, Cloud9, and with that bomb down, it's them to secure a 3rd OT at least.
At least, and that's with a 2-round lead. But
flashbangs pop. They start to press in. Fire placed appropriately. Shiro, he's not needed yet because Axile comes in from the flank. Bolts, he just has to go for it, and it's Axile up next. Cloud9 end it. And it's here in Rio de Janeiro that the music and the cheers come to an end. Imperial have fallen 0-3.